Hi, I'm Trisha Gray, founder of Sing Like a Star Studios, where you will learn to sing stronger, sing higher, and sing like a star. I hope you enjoy the following instructional video and the course.
You can sing like a star. You can sing like a star. You can sing like...
Step 0. Assessment and Diagnosis. Step 0 is where we assess and diagnose your voice to see what vocal category you belong to currently. You will learn about vocal registers in the How Your Voice Works chapter. You will learn about the 8 steps of vocal development and the spiral learning model in the Tools for Training Voices chapter. You will learn all about vocal categories. Knowing your vocal category will help you know which exercises will be most helpful to you as you work through the program. You will learn how to apply the tools and how to perform the vocal exercises correctly in the Learning the Step chapter. You will see how much information you have retained from reading the chapters in the Test Your Knowledge chapter. You will be doing exercises to diagnose your voice in the Exercises chapter. How your voice works. Vocal registers. Every human being is born with vocal registers. We all have a lower register and an upper register. In the lower register, the vocal folds are shorter and thicker. In the upper register, the vocal folds are longer and tauter. The vocal folds vibrate open and closed more rapidly for high notes than they do for low notes. A good singer gives the impression of having only one register rather than 2 distinct registers. Their vocal quality or timbre is consistent throughout the entire range. That consistency is developed over time with vocal training or technique. Good singers transition from the lower register to the upper register smoothly. This area of transition is called the primo passaggio or the first bridge. The primo passaggio or first bridge for females and children is from A flat 4 to C5. That's the C above middle C. The primo passaggio or first bridge for males is E flat 4 to G4. Tools for training voices. The tools for training voices in Step 0 are, first, the 8 steps of vocal development, and then the spiral learning model. In this section, you will learn about the SLAS method, the 8 steps of vocal development, and the spiral learning model on which we base instruction. The 8 steps of vocal development are: Step 0, Assessment and Diagnosis. Step 1, Breath Management and Appoggio. Step 2, Activate and develop the lower register. That's called TA dominant phonation. Step 3, Activate and develop the upper register, CT dominant phonation. Step 4, Isolators, further development of lower and upper registers separately. Step 5, Register connection with temporary sounds. This is the mixing step. Step 6, the balanced onset, how to initiate tone correctly. And Step 7, Advanced musical skills, dynamics, flexibility, stepwise motion, vibrato, power, and singing songs. And Step 8 is style. Spiral learning. The SLAS method is based on the spiral learning model: discovery, development, and automatic habits leading to success. Concepts are revisited numerous times at increasingly higher skill levels. In Steps 1 through 5, exercises are divided into Round 1, beginning, Round 2, intermediate, and Round 3, advanced skill levels. Progression through the 8 steps of vocal development is based on spiral learning. Concepts are consistently reinforced at beginning, intermediate, and advanced skill levels. The exercises are designed to become more challenging as your skills develop. You must practice the exercises with focused attention on the goal of each exercise. Spiral learning is, Round 1 is the beginning round. It's the discovery phase. You're experiencing a new way of doing something. Round 2 is the intermediate phase, development. Focused repetition of the exercise builds skills. And Round 3 is the advanced level, automatic habits. Habits created during the development phase become second nature. Focused repetition of a skill leads to automatic habits that lead to success. Balance, the philosophy of the 8 steps of vocal development. The 8 steps of vocal development method is based on the ideal of balance. Balanced registration, balance of TA and CT muscle interaction, balance of breath pressure and vocal fold adduction, and balance of bright and dark resonance, that's called chiaroscuro. We also believe in a balance of hard work, that's technique and vocal development, and fun, that's singing songs, learning to riff and run in step 8. We use the tools of vowels, consonants, temporary sounds, and scales to create exercises that address your current vocal habits and create new and healthier habits. These exercises must be practiced daily with attention on the goal or objective of the exercise for best results. What the 8 steps of vocal development is not. It is not a warm-up. This course is vocal development based on acquiring specific skills. Warming up is not vocalizing with a specific goal in mind and will contribute little toward vocal development. We warm up before a performance, but we work on building vocal technique daily. Singing specific exercises in a specific order with focused attention is required for change to occur. This program is not for singers who will not practice exercises. To change current habits, singers must practice specific exercises daily with focused attention on the objective or goal of the exercise. It's not just singing songs. Singing songs with no method for changing the way you sing is not effective for vocal development, particularly in the beginning. It's better to focus on building vocal technique at first than to sing songs over and over. This just reinforces your current incorrect habits. Once technique is established, then we sing songs. This technique is designed for the contemporary singer of rock, R&B, country, jazz, gospel, pop, musical theater, Christian contemporary, who is seeking excellence. Learning the step. Step 0 is the assessment and diagnosis step. It's called Step 0 because it's a pre-training step. In this step, you will perform 2 scales and a song. These are designed to reveal your current vocal habits or tendencies. This is the assessment segment. The information gathered during the assessment will help you determine your vocal category. This is the diagnosis segment. Assessment is listening and observing. The purpose of assessment is to determine incorrect habits that are inhibiting your free and natural voice. Diagnosis is assigning a vocal category. Your vocal category determines the exercises that will most benefit you. Assessment and diagnosis of a singer's voice are based on tone quality, development, and balance in the lower register, that's the area below the primo passaggio or first bridge, then the upper register, the area of notes above the primo passaggio or first bridge. In the primo passaggio, that first bridge or transition where the voice begins to turn over. And finally, connection and balance between the lower and upper registers. In the scales in the song, you will determine how your voice sounds. First in the lower register. Is it breathy or strong? Did you push the lower register too high? Do you sound like you're shouting? Then in the upper register, is it breathy and weak or is the sound powerful? In the primo passaggio or first bridge, did you push the chest voice too high and then flip to falsetto? Or did you bridge too low with a weak and breathy anemic sound? And finally, in the connection and balance between the lower and upper registers, is the transition smooth? Are the lower and upper registers equally strong and clear? Or is one register stronger and clearer than the other? Exercises. Here are the scales we use to assess your voice. Diagnosis. Based on the assessment, you will diagnose your vocal category. There are 3 basic categories: undeveloped, unbalanced, or balanced. A voice that is breathy and weak in both the lower and upper registers is undeveloped. This singer transitions through the first bridge too low, if they even bridge at all, since they often don't have much presence in the lower register. This singer often has a high larynx and breathy tone quality. This category will need to increase energy, connection to the body, appoggio, and vocal fold adduction. Number 2, a voice that is weightier in either the lower or the upper register is unbalanced. There are 2 types of unbalanced. First is the unbalanced pulled lower, and second is the unbalanced light lower. Unbalanced pulled lower. The lower register is pushed too high. The upper register is usually much weaker, often a falsetto with a flip between the registers. The singer bridges too high. Men usually push their voice up to G4, A4, all the way up to C5 sometimes, with a high larynx. Females and children may push the chest voice up to D5. This type of singer needs to decrease air pressure, relax the abdominal muscles, and sing with less volume in order to decrease strain in the area close to the first bridge. They will need better vocal fold adduction in the upper register. The unbalanced light lower singer. With this singer, the lower register is breathy and weak. The upper register is somewhat stronger, though classical sounding. This singer often bridges too low. This singer is typically a choral soprano who sings exclusively in the head voice and often avoids the lower register entirely. This female or child singer bridges too low or not at all due to lack of lower register presence, that is, TA muscle activity. A voice with lower and upper registers that are equal in strength, flexibility, timbre, and tone quality is called balanced. In a balanced voice, the transition through the first bridge is smooth, and there's no breathiness or strain. An easy way to remember the vocal categories. Unbalanced pulled lower. This is the singer who strains and then flips. The first bridge or transition area is too high. Unbalanced light lower. This singer is breathy and weak in the lower register and gains strength as they sing higher. The first bridge or transition is often too low. The undeveloped singer is breathy on both low and high notes. The first bridge or transition is too low. And then there's the balanced singer. Both registers are equally strong and clear. The first bridge or transition, primo passaggio, is in the correct place. Vocal categories. The balanced singer is clear and strong in both registers and smoothly transitions between lower and upper register. The unbalanced pulled lower singer, that's the one on the left here, this singer is too heavy in the lower register, transitions into the upper register too late, strains for higher pitches, and then flips into a lighter, breathier sound. The unbalanced light lower singer is breathy on the low notes, but may be more developed in the upper register. This is typically a female choral singer with an overly hooty resonance. With the undeveloped singer, the lower and upper registers are both anemic, thin, and breathy due to inefficient vocal fold adduction and appoggio or support. Your assignment. View all the instructional videos in Step 0. Read these chapters in the instructions section. How your voice works, registers. Tools for training voices, the 8 steps of vocal development, and spiral learning. Learning the step, Step 0, assessment and diagnosis. And then take the quiz. Test your knowledge, Step 0. Sing the exercises along with the recorded tracks. Select exercises for males, females, or children, which are all set in the appropriate keys. You're going to sing the 5-tone awe scale, the octave awe scale, the Star-Spangled Banner, and then you assign yourself to a vocal category. Unbalanced pulled lower, unbalanced light lower, undeveloped, or balanced. And as always, have fun practicing. If you have questions or need further support, email our support staff at support@singlikeastar.com. Thanks for watching the video. If you'd like to purchase further courses, such as our songwriting course or Succeeding in the Music Business, please visit the website at www.slascourses.com. If you'd like to register for private lessons at Sing Like a Star, please visit www.singlikeastar.com. We'll see you soon at Sing Like a Star Studios.
You can sing like a star.